Hey everyone, and welcome to Psyche Up. Today's topic is super important, and it's something we might not always talk about enough. Unhealthy relationships. Being in love is amazing, but sometimes things can go south. Love shouldn't come at the expense of your happiness or well-being. So, how do you know if your relationship is healthy or not? Let's dive into 13 signs that might be a red flag. Sign 1. Communication breakdown. Communication breakdown is a fundamental sign of an unhealthy relationship. It involves a persistent inability or reluctance to openly express thoughts, feelings, and concerns with your partner. In a healthy relationship, communication serves as a bridge that fosters understanding, trust, and connection between individuals. However, when communication breaks down, it creates a barrier, leading to misunderstandings, resentment, and emotional distance. This breakdown can manifest in various ways, such as avoiding difficult conversations, giving the silent treatment, or constantly talking over each other without truly listening. Sign 2. One-sided efforts. One-sided efforts in a relationship occur when one partner consistently puts in more time, energy, and effort to maintain the relationship compared to the other. This sign often manifests in various aspects of the relationship, including planning dates, initiating conversations, resolving conflicts, or showing affection. In a healthy relationship, both partners actively contribute to the relationship's growth and well-being, sharing responsibilities and supporting each other's needs. However, when one partner consistently bears the burden of maintaining the relationship, it can lead to feelings of imbalance, resentment, and inadequacy. Sign 3. Feeling unsafe, emotionally or physically. Feeling unsafe, whether emotionally or physically, is a significant indicator of an unhealthy relationship. Emotional safety encompasses feeling secure, respected, and valued within the relationship. It involves being able to express thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities without fear of judgment, ridicule, or retaliation from one's partner. Physical safety, on the other hand, pertains to being free from the threat of harm, abuse, or violence. Sign 4. Loss of self. Experiencing a loss of self within a relationship is a poignant indication of its unhealthiness. In a healthy partnership, individuals maintain a sense of self-identity, independence, and autonomy while simultaneously fostering intimacy and connection with their partner. However, in an unhealthy dynamic, the boundaries between oneself and the relationship blur, leading to a gradual erosion of one's individuality and personal fulfillment. Sign 5. Extreme jealousy and possessiveness. Extreme jealousy and possessiveness are clear signs of an unhealthy relationship dynamic. While it's natural for partners to feel a degree of jealousy from time to time, particularly in response to perceived threats or insecurities, excessive jealousy and possessiveness can be damaging to both individuals and the relationship as a whole. Sign 6. Constant blaming and guilt trips. Constant blaming and guilt trips are unmistakable signs of an unhealthy relationship. In a healthy partnership, individuals take responsibility for their actions, communicate openly, and resolve conflicts through mutual understanding and compromise. However, in an unhealthy dynamic, one partner may resort to manipulation tactics such as blaming and guilt-tripping to avoid accountability or control the other's behavior. Blaming involves attributing faults, mistakes, or problems solely to one's partner, often without considering their own role in the situation. This behavior can lead to defensiveness, resentment, and a breakdown of trust and communication within the relationship. Guilt-tripping, on the other hand, involves using emotional manipulation to make one's partner feel guilty or ashamed for their actions or decisions. This tactic can be used to control behavior, undermine self-esteem, and maintain power dynamics within the relationship. Sign 7. Disrespectful treatment. Experiencing disrespectful treatment in a relationship is a clear indication of its unhealthiness. Respect is the cornerstone of any healthy partnership, encompassing mutual admiration, consideration, and honoring of each other's boundaries, feelings, and autonomy. However, in an unhealthy dynamic, one or both partners may exhibit behaviors that disregard or undermine the other's dignity, worth, and well-being. Sign 8. Isolating you from friends and family. Isolation from friends and family is a significant red flag in any relationship. Healthy partnerships encourage maintaining connections outside the relationship, fostering a sense of belonging and support from a broader social network. However, in unhealthy dynamics, one partner may deliberately isolate the other, either subtly or overtly, in an attempt to control and manipulate them. Sign 9. Broken promises and lies. Broken promises and lies are clear indicators of trust issues and dishonesty within a relationship. Trust is the foundation of any healthy partnership, built on honesty, reliability, and integrity. However, when one partner repeatedly fails to keep their promises or resorts to deceitful behavior, it undermines the trust and intimacy essential for a strong and lasting connection. Sign 10. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a manipulative tactic used by one partner to distort the other's perception of reality, making them doubt their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It's a form of psychological abuse aimed at undermining the victim's confidence and sanity, ultimately exerting control over them within the relationship. Sign 11. Financial abuse. Financial abuse is a form of manipulation and control where one partner exerts power over the other by controlling finances, limiting access to resources, or exploiting economic dependence. It's a subtle yet potent form of abuse that can have serious and long-lasting effects on the victim's financial security, independence, and overall well-being. Sign 12. Feeling drained and unhappy. Feeling drained and unhappy within a relationship is a significant sign of its unhealthiness. In a healthy partnership, individuals feel energized, supported, and fulfilled by their connection with their partner. However, in an unhealthy dynamic, one or both partners may experience constant feelings of exhaustion, dissatisfaction, and emotional depletion. Sign 13. It doesn't feel right. Sometimes, the most telling sign that you're in an unhealthy relationship is simply the feeling that something isn't right. Trusting your intuition and acknowledging your gut instincts is crucial for recognizing when a relationship isn't serving your best interests. If you recognize any of these signs in your relationship, it's important to reach out for help. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or call a domestic violence hotline. You deserve to be in a healthy, supportive relationship. Thanks for joining me on Psyche Up. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more mental health content. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.